Students have been moving away from four-year degrees in favor of certificate and associate degree programs. Enrollment in bachelor's degree programs grew just 0.9%, while enrollment in undergraduate certificate and associate degree programs grew by 1.9% and 2.2% respectively. This is a trend I've been watching for years, but there are some key changes this year that make it even more striking. First, the cost of education. Community college is significantly less expensive. At two-year public schools, tuition and fees averaged $4,150 this year. At four-year in-state public colleges, the cost rises to $11,950. At four-year private colleges, the average cost is $45,000. That's a big difference. Students are also wary of taking on so much debt. More than 42 million Americans hold student loans, with outstanding debt exceeding $1.6 trillion. Among borrowers, 77% report that student debt is a huge burden, and 63% say that their education was not worth the impact that that debt had on their overall well-being. Some college graduates are also finding it harder to land jobs, as a portion of entry-level positions are increasingly displaced by artificial intelligence.
AI is one of many factors that is impacting the job market currently. Of course, there's a lot going on with the economy. There's a lot going on with the federal administration at the moment. And then AI, of course, is emerging and changing and redefining what jobs will look like, especially for early talent. So AI certainly is playing a role in the experience many of our students are facing.
The current administration is also incentivizing short-term training programs. Under President Donald Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill, passed by Congress last July, students enrolling in workforce training programs at community colleges are now eligible for Pell Grants, a form of aid awarded solely based on financial need. Some experts I talked to told me that this is especially valuable for students concerned about the cost of schooling. However, the shift toward short-term programs could add to revenue strain at four-year colleges, worsening enrollment declines and rising costs. This isn't just bad news for colleges. It could also hurt the job market over time. While college graduates are currently struggling to find work, that may change, and it could be even more important to have a four-year degree going forward. Georgetown University projects that by 2031, 42% of jobs will require at least a bachelor's degree. In 2024, about 25% of U.S. jobs required at least a bachelor's degree for entry.